Crystal Lake Apartments, home to many OSU students, faculty, and staff. The majestic Crystal Lake sits on one side, while signs in the parking lot suggest that cloaked figures may be watching. To many, the signs are ignored, but across the street, in the graveyard, two cloaked figures sit there, watching over.
Hi, I'm Jareth, and this here is Vlad. We wake up, it just depends. On school days, we'll wake up to go, out during the day. So we'll wake up and we'll, first things first, put sunscreen on, before it gets too bright, and we make sure we're in the shade while we're doing this, or in a bathroom somewhere. And once you have the sunscreen on, we basically go about the ordinary life of students, So a lot of people think that sun kills vampires. I mean, I've gone some days without sunscreen and they weren't very fun, I can tell you that. This kid here though, he's crazy.
Lotion on the skin.
And it usually protects us. There's a slight irritation, usually kind of around my eyes or my lips if I don't get quite enough sunscreen on, but that hasn't happened recently. And here, we'll get going on that too.
After breakfast, the boys sit down to talk to us for a moment. They want to dispel some rumors about what it means to be a vampire.
Well, there's been a lot of rumors sort of circulating about vampires and vampire culture. And I would like just to kind of take a moment to address these rumors and maybe clarify certain things that are being said. For instance, we don't really, the whole vampires drinking blood of innocent victims thing, that doesn't happen for quite some time. We've got a pretty good system now, especially here at the university, where we get our blood given to us by a blood drive. So it's all donated blood, and we're very thankful for that. It really, I think it really helps us get along and function in society a lot better. Another myth is garlic. Garlic is supposed to, I guess we're just not supposed to like it. It's supposed to keep us away. But most vampires actually enjoy garlic. Vlad here, he really likes garlic. And anyways, yeah, he really likes it. And you have to check. You have to be careful because too much is really bad. Too much garlic is bad for vampires. So we kind of test ourselves. We make sure that we're healthy. It's sort of like, I guess, what diabetics would do to make sure, with their insulin. So it's kind of a similar process, I think. I don't know any vampires who are diabetic.
Before Jareth and Vlad leave for school, Jareth practices the piano.
So you start picking up different instruments and in sports and stuff. I've been playing piano for about a couple 100 years now. I don't know, maybe 3 or so.
One last story before they leave for school.
Another common misconception is that stakes, like a wooden stake to the heart, will kill a vampire, but that's just not true. I think it was a misspelling somewhere a long ways back. It actually is a steak like the meat. There's something in the meat vampires just can't handle, so if they take a bite of it, they die. It just explodes their heart, I think is what it is. But Vlad here has a huge phobia, actually, of steaks still, but it's not really anything vampire related so much. His mom, I guess, just had a very unfortunate incident with a steak, like a picket fence steak, and he really hasn't recovered.
And with that, they're off to school, walking carefully as to avoid any picket fences. or anything else which would get them into harm's way.
This week is Vampire Awareness Week.
VAW, V-A-W, right? Yeah.
Some say VA.
VA
Week.
Week. I say VAW just because I think that's more original.
Yeah, she likes to be original.
Yeah.
And she totally is.
I know. I am, because I mean, I don't even like dress like a vampire. I just, I support them, and, it's just what I do.
She's definitely an ally. We're both allies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jareth is totally talking this week. I know, are you so excited?
I know.
I'm so excited.
I know. I have just been Googling him all week I'm just so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
I'm here today to say a few words to all of you out there, brothers and sisters of the night. It's a very important week for us here. And I have to ask this question of all of you. Even though vampires' hearts might not beat like yours do, does that not mean that we don't feel emotion? Does that not mean that when you stab us, we don't bleed? So I have to tell you, we do. We do. When you set us on fire, do we not burn? When we accidentally kill our friends or family members out of bloodlust, do we not go home and shed a tear? Yeah! Do we not get sad when we accidentally kill our friends or family just out of a need for blood? A very basic vampire need. So that's why I'm here. I really want to thank all of you for coming, because your support is just wonderful. And we can't win this without you, right? We can't win this without you guys. So thank you. Thank you.
They're so cute together.
I know.
I won't lie. I won't lie to you. It's been a struggle all of my life, really. You would think, given the amount of time that we've had, that people would be more respectful of our feelings and of us. But it just really, there hasn't been much in the way of change. Around the 1890s, for a while there was a period that was very progressive, I thought, and I thought we were really going somewhere, but it just somehow we lost it, and it's been pretty hard. It's been just a struggle, and I don't know what I'd do without Vlad here. He's really just he's given me such stability in recent years, and you've got the story all lined out because you've had to tell it to so many people. But we met actually on campus. It was a beautiful evening. It was the battle of the bands at the school, and I'm a big fan of music, and so I think Vlad here, he's the same. He seems to he doesn't like to talk about it too much, but yeah, we met outside on the grass while watching the bands, and I just knew right there. I just saw him. I just saw his throbbing pulse, and I couldn't stay away. Today was interesting. The protests didn't really go as I'd hoped. There's a lot of anger. And people were very combative, and that's not really what we're about. We're just about everybody's just sort of accepting vampires and humans, like mortal humans living together. That's not really what happened today. I love our group, our band of followers, and they're just doing a great job, and I'm so thankful that they're behind us. But sometimes it's not the way, we get some protesters who are mad, and what do? We all lose our heads, and we all end up just arguing, and nothing gets accomplished. And
do you guys really understand what you're doing?
Of course we understand what we're doing.
I don't know if it's a joke to you guys or if it's for real, but if it's for real, that's a little bit more disturbing, but I don't think this is something to joke around about. You can read Job, you can read Revelations, the Acts of the Apostles, and it's Satan, It's not something to mess around with. If you're really into it, then God bless you guys, but that's some dark shit.
I just came over from Philomath to trade some wagon wheels and such, and one of them vampires done bit my mouth.
Do you suck blood yourself?
Absolutely not. I
No.
can't believe that
No.
those heathens would do that to their
People
bodies.
don't drink other people's blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, what I just don't get is how people can be so unaccepting of us, but at the same time remain neutral somehow about zombies. I mean, people seem to like zombies. I mean, I don't know. Zombies?
Those guys are assholes.
Yeah, those guys are. And more people, I mean, why aren't more people mad about zombies? I mean, they just, they just do it for sport. Like, we have some finesse, at least.